Tonight on News 46, emergency crews respond to a two-vehicle accident.
Nevada legislator considering several new bills.
And it's time to bid at this weekend's auction. News 46 starts now.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain. You're watching KPVM News 46 at 5 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, April 8th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Kelsey Roberts for News 46. Topping our news this evening, a two-vehicle accident last night shut down lanes in both directions on Highway 160 and...
A two-vehicle rear-end collision yesterday afternoon, approximately 5:30 at Highway 160 and Bella Vista, prompted Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies to the scene. Both directions of the roadway were temporarily closed down during the investigation of the accident, which resulted in all occupants of both vehicles declining medical attention. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating the cause of this accident. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Another accident occurred at the same location this afternoon. There are no injuries for this accident as well.
And lawmakers have introduced some interesting bills into the state legislature. Here's Deanna O'Donnell with an overview.
Some Nevada veterans want to make it criminal for people to lie about their military service. Senate Bill 356, which establishes the crime of stolen valor, misleading someone about military service, would be considered a misdemeanor. Lying about receiving the prestigious Congressional Medal of Honor would be a low-level felony. Proponents of SB 356 say fibbing about service is a disgrace to veterans who lost life or limb in war. But a similar federal stolen valor law was struck down earlier this year in California's U.S. 9th District Court of Appeals. The court ruled it violated constitutional rights to free speech because it criminalized white lies that do not cause palpable harm. No action was taken on this bill. Assembly Bill 373 would make it a Class E felony to willfully damage property that has been foreclosed upon. The bill targets people who destroy properties with sledgehammers, shotguns, and rip fixtures from counters and walls. No action was taken on this bill. Sex education classes in Nevada public schools would include lessons on avoiding dating violence, abstinence, and contraceptives. If this new bill passes, AB 314 specifies that sex education classes must teach information that is peer-reviewed and medically accurate. Courses must be age-appropriate and teach students how to talk with their parents about sex. They also must teach about the benefits of abstinence as a way only to prevent the pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, while discussing the pros and cons of different birth control methods. Legislators are considering a bill that could retool mining tax formulas and increase mining revenues. Las Vegas Democratic Assemblywoman Peggy Pierce is sponsoring AB 428. Which would reduce by 60% the deductions a mining company can make when determining taxable income. The bill would require a 2/3 vote to pass and would likely hit opposition from Governor Brian Sandoval, who has promised no new taxes. Mining has enjoyed a tax cap since Nevada gained statehood in 1864. Some say booming gold mines are not paying their fair share, while the rest of the state suffers a financial crisis. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
Well, there's only a few hours left and counting to the shutdown of the federal government, and many are concerned about what this will mean. We have more details about the possible consequences.
More details have been revealed regarding how the government shutdown will affect you. Government workers will be furloughed without pay. The first shutdown in 1995, which lasted 5 days, affected 800,000 non-essential federal employees. The second shutdown, which lasted 3 weeks, furloughed 260,000 employees without pay. Most eventually collected paychecks. National parks and museums will close. In 1995 through 96, 368 National Park Service sites closed, as well as national museums and monuments. That meant losses of over 2 million visitors and associated tourism revenue to states. Veteran services will be affected. Health, travel, finance, and welfare services for U.S. veterans will be curbed. Visa and passport processing will be delayed. The U.S. tourism and airline industries reportedly lost millions of dollars after the 1995 and 96 shutdowns halted visa and passport processing. Approximately 200,000 U.S. passport applications went unprocessed during the shutdowns, and 20 to 30,000 foreign visa applications were unprocessed. Border Patrol and law enforcement will be curtailed. The last shutdown had a number of consequences for law enforcement and public safety operations, including reported cancellation of hiring 400 Border Patrol agents and cancellation of federal law enforcement recruiting programs. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms also saw delays in processing license applications. It's business as usual at your local post office, however. Because of possible government shutdown, the Department of State canceled the Passport Day in the USA, which had been scheduled for tomorrow, April 9th. In the event of a shutdown, no passports will be accepted until further notice. The Postal Service isn't supported by any tax revenue and isn't tied to any government appropriations. All expenses are paid by the sale of postage and the USPS services. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
So before we head into our first break on this Friday evening, here's a message from our good friends at the Pahrump Nugget.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. My friendly frog is back this week, so bear with me in my scratchy voice. And I missed you last week. I'm sorry that I wasn't here, but I'm sure Rick took very good care of you. So let's talk about a couple of things. It's April, which is the season of spring and Easter and all good things that come with it. We have an event here every Friday and Saturday night at the Slot Club, the extreme egg hunt, so to speak. Basically, every Friday and Saturday, from 4:15 to 7:15, every hour, they're going to draw for up to $250. Wouldn't you like to be a part of that? All you have to do is every time you earn 100 base points or play a half an hour in the pit, you're going to get an entry. At 8:15 every Friday and Saturday night, they'll do a drawing for what they call the extreme egg hunt. You'll pick eggs, you can win up to $10,000. So, really is worth being here on Fridays and Saturday nights and playing the slot machines or playing in the pit. Let's talk about bingo. They're going to run some specials around Easter time. So go and check with your team over in the bingo hall and find out how you can come on Easter Sunday or even the end of the month and win some special things. Now, you know that Rick calls bingo every Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Well, guess what? This Wednesday, the 13th, is my day. I'm going to special guest host in the bingo room with the team, and I will be there giving away some great prizes. I've got some really great liquor baskets, some comps, some great things. So if you really want to have some fun, come to the 3 o'clock session on Friday, April 13th. No, I'm sorry, Wednesday, April 13th. And come and see me and the team, and we'll do some really fun stuff in the bingo hall. Now, I thought about something I've been meaning to tell you about. I don't know if you all are familiar with the group WOW, Widows of Wisdom. It's hosted by Regina Jorger, and we do that here as a courtesy to invite you to come and meet her. She has a group of widows that come and have lunch the second Tuesday of every month. I think it's $6. We put you on a nice lunch. It's the widows get together and talk to other ladies about some of the things they're going through. Once in a while, Regina also invites the men widowers. So if you're interested, you can see the Slot Club. They have some flyers, and you can contact Regina and find out how you too can come and just get support from other people that are going through the same things that you are. Now, we just had a really successful ladies' night here, which we do the first Wednesday night of every month. I want to remind you that our next one is on May 4th, and it is the theme, Always a Bridesmaid. So you can wear any bridesmaid dress that you have, that you find, that you buy, that your friend loans you, and come and have a good time. We're going to have a great time every month, I promise you. Some of you come every month, some of you miss here or there, but please come and join us. Usually we start around 6:30 the first Wednesday night of every month in the Stage Bar for our wonderful ladies' night. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is Easter. I realize it's only a couple weeks away. It's not tomorrow, but we are going to do a couple things here at the Nugget in the food and beverage department that I want to talk to you about. The buffet is going to have their regular Sunday brunch. The cafe is going to run an Easter special of a ham dinner. The big thing here is our brunch in the steakhouse, which we only do 2 times a year, and Easter is the first one. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the steakhouse. It's very limited seating, so reservations are highly recommended so that you don't have to come and not get a spot. And it's $19.99 per person. Kids under 12 are, I believe it's $12.99, and we put on an amazing feast. So please feel free to contact Rachel in the steakhouse and get your name down so that we have a seat for you. All right? Have a great weekend. We hope that you'll come by and see us. We love when you come by and see us, and be safe.
News 46 is brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.pahrumpnugget.com. And by Affiliated Chiropractic and Affiliated Physical Therapy. Come in for your free consultation. Call 775-727-8900. Our goal is to create the individual treatment plan that will restore your health and end pain.
Nevada Public Auctions is presenting 2 days of auctions this weekend. Ski Sensky spoke to us about what's in store.
It's a great weekend for auctions. Saturday we have a huge estate auction, as you can see behind me. We got quite a few vehicles, some gorgeous furniture, collectibles, antiques, a lot of coins and jewelry, and then we're going to follow right around it on Sunday with a private collection of trains, a lot of G-scale trains, O-scale trains. Now the sale on Sunday will be a live webcast. It'll be available on the internet. And if you go to www.auctionnv, you'll be able to see a lot of pictures. But this should be a huge weekend, and I'd find it hard to believe that there isn't something in here for everybody's taste.
There's a wide array of different things, including these vehicles right behind us here.
You bet. A lot of these vehicles, these are from the Nye County Public Administrator, the one straight behind me. And then additionally, we have the ATVs, we have the go-karts, the motorcycle. We've got a red Dodge pickup truck that they're bringing up here in a second, and a couple travel trailers.
So how can a person get involved in this? What time does the auction start tomorrow?
The auction starts at 12 noon tomorrow and 12 noon on Sunday. Preview is all day today, and then you can also preview tomorrow from 9 in the morning right up until auction time.
I know that we have an auction coming up next week as well. You're going to be in Vegas?
Yeah, that one's going to be great. It's the estate of Donald Romero. He was a well-known realtor in Vegas, treacherously expensive. Just to stumble through some of it, there's Baccarat, there's Versace, there's Lalique, there's a 4.5 carat solitaire diamond. That catalog also you can access off of our website.
Wonderful. So people can go to the website and you can bid through the website as well?
Yes, for Sunday's auction, that's correct. If you go to the website, click on the proxy bid, it'll take you through the steps. And if you'd like to stay home and not have to experience this unusual cold weather, you can bid from the comforts of your living room. And the same with the following weekend's auction when we're in Vegas.
It's always a good idea to look at your website and see what's coming up in the future for auctions too as well. After these auctions are over, what's coming up next?
You bet. Well, like I say, it's going to be busy probably 2 or 3 weeks. Right after we finish the auction in Vegas, I'm going to head straight to Tonopah. On Monday is the Nye County land auction. We'll do the Tonopah properties up in Tonopah, and then Wednesday we'll be at the Commissioner's Chambers here in Pahrump. And Angie, the lady that works with the treasurer's office, she's did an incredible job of putting together this whole package. We're just going to go there and help her with the fast talking. And I believe on Wednesday's sale for the county is over 180 pieces of property.
And they're going for just the back taxes.
Well, it'll go to the highest bidder, but the minimum will be the back taxes. A lot of great opportunities. And like I say, you know, the treasurer and his crew, Angie and them, they did an incredible job of putting all this together for the public.
How can people look at what those properties, what those addresses are for those properties? Can they go to your website?
We'll try to get a link on the website. You also can go to the treasurer's office and get a list, and I believe it's been published in the paper recently on 4 or 5 issues.
There you go. And where are we located for the auction this weekend?
800 Margaret Street. Go down to 372, look for the yellow sign, and take a right, and we're right here.
Thank you so much, Ski.
You bet. Thank you, and it's always a pleasure. And once again, I appreciate the great support that you personally and Channel 46 is providing to us and the other businesses of the community. I really appreciate it.
And here's Terry at West Star Ranch Animal Rescue with this week's Save a Pet.
Save a Pet is generously brought to you by Auto World at 727-8000 and Greenspan Brokerage at 751-6200. Put the green team to work for you.
Hi, this is Terry at West Star Ranch. I'm sitting here with Rabbit, and she gets her name because she hops around a lot. She is under a year old. She's a Border Collie mix, and she's looking for a permanent home. If you're interested in adopting her, come on by and visit us at 780 Mance Road or give us a call at 727-YARD. That's 727-9273. We're open 10 to 3 Monday through Saturday and 9 to 2 on Sunday. So come on by and visit us and take her home.
To sponsor Save a Pet, give us a call at 727-9400. To adopt, donate, or contact West Star Ranch, call 727-9273.
On April 8, 2011, detectives from the Nye County Sheriff's Office were requested to investigate a case involving theft. The case involved money belonging to the Pahrump Youth Softball Association that had been misused. The detectives' investigation showed that a male identified as Joseph Roderick, aged 39, was in charge of the account for approximately the last year and has been taking money out of the account. It was also found that Roderick was using the money for his own personal use. During the investigation, detectives also determined that Roderick had done this on a minimum of 126 times on different occasions. Detectives met with Roderick, and after an interview, Roderick was arrested and transported to the Nye County Detention Center for booking on 126 counts of embezzlement.
And folks, we're going to have a look at weather coming up right after this break. It's been pretty windy, it's been pretty nice, it's been up and down, but clear days are ahead of us. Don't go anywhere. Your 7-day forecast is right after this break.
46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to News 46. I'm Rick Vale with your weather today. We had a high of 57 degrees out there. Winds out of the south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. We had gusts upwards of 25 miles per hour. Our pressure holding steady on the barometer, 29.65. Now, as you can see, we've got about a 30% chance of rain out there, and it may have already come down, not completely sure on that. Sunrise was at 6:20 a.m., and our record high was 96 degrees back in 1989. Looking at tonight, it's going to be pretty nice out there, except for that 30% chance of rain we're sitting on. We got a low of 36 degrees, winds out of the north at 14 miles per hour, gusts up to 27 miles per hour. Now, our sunset will be at 7:12 p.m., and our record low is 30 degrees back in 1964. Moving on to our 7-day forecast. As you can see, tomorrow, Saturday, another 30% chance of rain expected. What's nice about it, though, is the wind is going to die down a little bit for us, probably about 15 miles per hour. We're going to have a high of 61 and a low of 40. Sunday, last part of the weekend, gusts up to 24 miles per hour with partly cloudy skies expected, a high of 71 and a low of 39. Monday starting off next week strong with 72 degrees with 42 for the overnight low. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour with partly cloudy skies. Tuesday, still partly cloudy, gusts up to 29 miles per hour, 72 for the high yet again, and 42 again for the low. Wednesday, still partly cloudy, gusts up to 30 miles per hour, a high of 73 and a low of 43. Thursday, looking at 26 mile per hour gusts with a high of 74 and a low of 45. And finishing off our 7-day forecast next Friday, gusts up to 25 miles per hour with a high 85 and a low of 56. Nugget will be holding a swap meet in their parking lot this weekend from 9 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. There is also a fundraiser car wash being held by the Girl Scouts at Car Studio.
The Castaway Blood Drive will be at the Nugget on Saturday beginning at 9 a.m.
And the 4th Annual Bluegrass Festival is all weekend long at the VFW on Homestead.
The grand opening of Simpkins Park is that Saturday from 11 to 2 p.m.
And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Kelsey Roberts.
From everyone up here on the hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe weekend. And we'll see you here again on Monday night. Until then, good night, Pahrump.